Now I'd like to touch on a couple of other building blocks, as I call them, for success. The first one that I'd like to share some thoughts with you on is empathy. Empathy, empathy, empathy. You define it as an identification and understanding of another person's situations, feelings, and motive. Now, empathy is a skill that comes naturally to some people. Mr. Kaufman was a very, very empathetic person. Apple, as a company, is a very empathetic company because they develop products that you need, want, and desire, and you're willing to pay for it. People stand in line to get the first offering of their new products. Now, Mr. K, as I mentioned, was a naturally empathetic person. A great example of his empathy was how he went about obtaining a major league franchise for Kansas City. Now, most of you are too young to remember that we originally had the Kansas City Athletics. They were owned by a Mr. Finley, who was a real jerk. He moved his team to Oakland under the cover of darkness. And Mr. K said, "That's not fair to Kansas City. By God, I'm going to get an expansion team for our city." Here's what he did. The first thing he did was visit every American League owner, introduced himself, and assured them that he had the financial resources and the commitment to make them into a contender. When the expansion occurred, he was granted an expansion team, and we all know the wonderful history that occurred as a result of that.